We have successfully navigated the complexities of B1, the future work section. Now, our focus shifts entirely to B2, the second paragraph, which is the crucial summary paragraph. As you can see on the agenda, this section marks a fundamental change in tone and objective. Remember our primary rhetorical goal. B2 must be a strong, declarative closing statement for your entire paper. Unlike the speculative B1, B2 is entirely retrospective, looking backward at what your research has achieved. The main function of this final paragraph is to directly restate your contributions and key findings. This must be done using definitive, powerful language. You are essentially providing the reader with a final, concise answer to the question, what did this research accomplish? To achieve this, the language choices must change drastically. We must move away from modal verbs like could and might. Instead, we will focus on using the present perfect tense, such as we have shown, we have introduced, or the simple past tense to firmly establish the actions taken and the results confirmed. This approach is what allows the paper to go a full circle, connecting back to the abstract at the start. Mastering B2 ensures you leave a lasting impression of clear accomplishment. We're now looking at the model for B2, the summary paragraph. This 7-sentence paragraph demonstrates the perfect execution of the summary move, achieving clarity and declarative force. Unlike the speculative B1, the structure of B2 is built around restating the concrete research steps and results. The paragraph starts with the topic sentence, which is sentence 1. In summary, we have introduced a method. This is an immediate, declarative statement of the central contribution. The phrase, in summary, clearly signals the rhetorical shift. The next 4 sentences, which are sentence 2, sentence 3, sentence 4, and sentence 5, elaborate on the methods and actions taken. They list the key steps, such as classifying questions into different question types, generating candidate query transformations, and evaluating the transforms. Notice the heavy use of the present perfect tense. We have introduced, we have implemented. This tense firmly connects the past research activity to its present status as a contribution. The final 2 sentences, which include sentence 6 and sentence 7, deliver the definitive conclusion and impact. Sentence 7 is especially powerful. We have shown that the method substantially outperforms the underlying web search engines. This final statement provides the clear, results-focused closure required for the paper. The paragraph effectively moves from a general contribution to its specific, confirmed superiority. The strong closing here, however, also leads us to an important question about the overall paper structure. Is summary identical to abstract? The short answer is no. While both cover the same core content, what was done, how it was done, and what was found, their rhetorical purpose differs significantly. The abstract, shown here, functions as a standalone promotional document. The abstract immediately presents the problem and approach, which includes sentence 1 and sentence 2, aiming to maximize the retrieval probability. Additionally, it quickly details the methodology found in sentence 3, sentence 4, and sentence 5, mentioning classification features, transformations, and the Tritus prototype. Notice the shift in tense here. The most important difference is the placement and objective. The abstract comes first, asking the reader to continue. The B2 summary comes last, confirming the value. Therefore, the abstract needs to be crafted with maximum impact and efficiency to serve as the paper's gateway, providing a comprehensive, yet brief, overview of the entire study, including the result, seen in sentence 6, and the methodology in sentence 7. The short answer is no. While both cover the same core content, what was done, how it was done, and what was found, their rhetorical purpose differs significantly. The abstract, shown here, functions as a standalone promotional document. The abstract immediately presents the problem and approach, which includes sentence 1 and sentence 2, aiming to maximize the retrieval probability. It quickly details the methodology found in sentence 3, sentence 4, and sentence 5, mentioning classification features, transformations, and the Tritus prototype. Notice the shift in tense here. The most important difference is the placement and objective. The abstract comes first, asking the reader to continue. The B2 summary comes last, confirming the value. Therefore, the abstract needs to be crafted with maximum impact and efficiency to serve as the paper's gateway, providing a comprehensive, yet brief, overview of the entire study, including the result, seen in sentence 6, and the methodology in sentence 7. This table provides a clear comparison between the abstract and the conclusion summary, detailing why they are complementary but not identical. We will look at several dimensions to clarify the differences in their purpose. First, consider the number of sentences and detail. The abstract is 7 sentences long, providing a high level of detail to persuade the reader immediately. Conversely, the summary in our model is condensed into 4 sentences, offering a medium-low level of detail, reflecting its final, concise role. Next, the dominant tense changes dramatically. The abstract is written in the simple present tense, giving it a sense of immediacy and timelessness. The summary, however, primarily uses the past or past perfect tense, firmly placing the achievements in a completed context. The purpose also shifts significantly. The abstract goal is twofold: persuasion plus overview. The summary's function is reinforcement and closure. Notice the summary usually does not mention the system name and only includes the main baseline. The abstract, however, explicitly mentions the system name and includes all baselines for full context. This difference ensures each move performs its distinct rhetorical job within the overall paper. To achieve the declarative power required in B2, we need highly efficient sentences. We are dissecting the opening sentence of the summary using functional grammar to see how its components work. The sentence begins with the theme, in summary, which guides the reader and immediately identifies the primary actor or participant we. This use of we maintains a direct, confident voice in the summary. The process have introduced is a main process in the present perfect tense, affirming the action's completion. The direct object, or goal, a method, is the centerpiece. Notice how the rest of the sentence is built around this goal, providing layers of essential detail. The qualifier to goal for learning query transformations and the embedded defining clause that improves the ability to retrieve documents are crucial for fully defining what the method does and its specific benefit. Finally, the circumstance, also known as means, specifies the tool used for the process. This rigorous component breakdown shows how a single academic sentence efficiently communicates complex relationships and confirmed contributions. Now, let's apply the actors and actions analysis to the entire B2 summary paragraph to observe the definitive, declarative tone. We are now examining the actors and actions in the B2 summary paragraph. In stark contrast to the speculative B1, the summary requires a direct and declarative voice, which is achieved by frequently using the first-person plural, we. Observe the actors, highlighted in red. The paragraph begins with we as the participant who have introduced the method. This immediately takes ownership of the contribution. We reappears in sentence 3, we have implemented, and sentence 4, we have shown. This consistent use of we as the actor drives the final 2 sentences, which are the most critical: the confirmation of implementation and the declaration of superiority. The other primary actor is the research subject itself, the method. The action associated with the method involves classifying questions, which uses the simple present tense to describe the method's inherent proven function. The actions, which is in blue, are definitive and completed, have introduced, have implemented, and have shown. These actions use the present perfect tense to confirm past achievements that have current relevance. This combination of we and confirmed actions ensures the summary is a strong, declarative conclusion. Like what we have previously done with the B1 paragraph, we are now examining the tense and modal usage in the B2 summary paragraph. This is the clearest point of contrast with the speculative B1. In B2, the goal is to confirm achievement, so we rely heavily on the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense, highlighted in red, dominates the paragraph, have introduced in sentence 1, have implemented in sentence 3, and have shown in sentence 4. The function of the present perfect is to connect a completed action in the past, which refers to the research, to the present moment, confirming that the contribution is established and currently relevant. This gives the conclusion its necessary declarative weight. The only other tense used is the simple present tense, highlighted in red, in sentence 2, where the verb is involves. This is grammatically correct because it describes the method's established, ongoing function. The method currently involves classifying questions. Crucially, you will notice the complete absence of modal verbs like could, might, or may that were essential in B1. The fact that there are no modals signals absolute certainty about the stated results and contributions. This mastery of tense and the rejection of modals is what makes B2 a truly powerful final statement. Our final piece of B2 analysis focuses on the sentence styles to see how we achieve high information density and declarative force. We are again turning to the specific patterns from the book, The Art of Styling Sentences. The paragraph opens with pattern 13, introductory modifier plus main clause in sentence 1, using in summary to transition smoothly into the main contribution. This is an efficient way to start the final move. The most effective technique for efficiency is seen in sentence 2, which uses pattern 10, parallel series. By listing 3 gerund phrases, which include classifying, generating, and evaluating, as the objects of the verb involves, the sentence summarizes the entire methodology section of the paper in a single, balanced, and grammatically strong unit. Sentence 3, the statement of implementation, utilizes the simple pattern 1, basic declarative subject-verb-object. This choice ensures the sentence is direct and unambiguous when confirming a key research step we have implemented and thoroughly evaluated. Sentence 4, the concluding result, employs pattern 13 again, but with a long introductory modifier that creates a periodic tendency. Placing the detail about the 2 separate and extensive blind evaluations at the start emphasizes the rigor of the findings before delivering the decisive conclusion that the method substantially outperforms. We have reached the final stage of our conclusion lecture. Section D, the summary. This slide provides a condensed checklist of the key takeaways from this lecture and the entire academic writing course. First, remember that new tools are available. You should use GPT for learning to write your conclusion, particularly for analyzing moves and tenses. Second, structurally, we recommend you consider writing future work first and the summary last for maximum declarative impact. Third, when you build your conclusion paragraphs, remember the 5 key areas of focus we covered: actors and actions, tense and modal choices, functional phrases, and sentence styles. This holistic approach ensures quality. Fourth, understand the difference. The summary is not abstract in terms of length, tense, and details. They serve different rhetorical purposes. Finally, remember the core philosophy. You should be developing academic sentences based on functional grammar to ensure your writing is efficient and authoritative. This brings us to the end of week 14 and the conclusion of our academic writing course. I hope this framework has provided you with the necessary tools to confidently approach the entire research paper, from introduction all the way through to future work. Keep practicing these techniques, and your research papers will undoubtedly achieve greater clarity and impact. Thank you. Happy writing!